We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Carlos Gomez is at the plate as he watches ball one. And Harold, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
Oh, it's remarkable watching them right now. Everything's clicking. To win 8 games in a row, you have to have timely hitting, great pitching, all the cliches you want to throw in there. Well, in this streak, they're doing it.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Worth arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. In is Gerardo Parra. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a changeup right down the middle.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with the fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number 2. Here's Elvis Andrus now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide. 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. Into the box now, Aaron Hicks.
And leading off for the White Sox, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw on by Espinosa takes care of him for the first out. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. But right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Yohan Moncada. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Hit hard on the ground to second. Espinosa's there. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. Here's Justin Upton now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Number 10, Justin Upton.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. And he watches one split the middle here. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Making the play over there is Abreu for the first out. In now, Mike Napoli, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Napoli.
And he takes ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing hard liner to left center. And this will be a base hit now for Napoli. So digging in now, number 11. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Lays off 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Worth is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready now, Robinson Chirinos. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hicks on the move. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. In there, no balls and a strike.
That was a beautiful pitch, Matt, particularly in this ballpark. The ball flies here in this park, so he's going to have to keep the ball down. If he doesn't, we're going to see a lot of balls in the air deep for homers. I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Hit hard on the ground to short. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away. Now at the plate, Matt Davidson. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season. And this is a fair ball as it'll make its way toward the .335 sign. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Digging in, Dan Price. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Hit down the third base line. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now. Throw won't get him. Stepping up now, Jason Worth. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And this one gets away. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He lays off, and that's outside, ball 4. They're at the corners now here with 2 away. Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Drilled right back up the middle. And a base hit as that'll chase the run home from third, and the White Sox take a 1-0 lead. Here's Craig Gentry. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Towards second. And that is through into center field. A base hit. And they will not get him at the plate as he's under the tag of Chirinos. Striding in once again, Aaron Hicks. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Parra is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So striding forward now, Salvatore Vesperis. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Abreu has room in foul territory. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in, Danny Espinosa. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Carlos Gomez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Hard on the ground towards short, and Gomez will reach. It's a base hit. Digging in to try it again, Gerardo Parra. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Worth is there, makes the catch on the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Anderson. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Andrus will play this one at short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one
The
away.
batter, number 10. second
Next to
baseman,
bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Parra is in pursuit. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The first baseman, number 79.
Into the box now, Jose Abreu. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at bat, Elvis Andrus comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time. Here it comes now to Andrus. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Number 10.
Ready for another chance? Justin Upton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Playing 11.
Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up on the backhand. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Coming to the plate now, Mike Napoli. He singled his last time up. Swing and a liner. Foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Ball one.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now,
and the right fielder is there to make the. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Matt Davidson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. The 0-1 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Hot shot on the ground is short. Andrus has it. And he's retired here, 1 away. At the plate, Dan Price. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
Throw on to Napoli, takes care of him. 2 away now. Here's Jason Worth. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Striding in, number 11 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 11.
High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. 1 down.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Robinson Chirinos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Throw into second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Stepping into the box, Salvatore Vesperis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. For Chirinos, he's at second with his 9th two-base hit of the year. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Into the box, Danny Espinosa. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be. So stepping in, Giovanni Soto. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Giovanni.
A ball hit to Andrus at short. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Here's Craig Gentry looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. A bullet to first base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out.
Center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Aaron Hicks checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0 from the belt. Kicks and deals. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Upton's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 7.
Ready for another shot now. Tim Anderson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. In the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit. Ready once again, Yohan Moncada. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. There's a fastball swung on and hit foul off to the right for the first strike. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Now a flare out toward right center. Parra on the move. He can't get there as it falls in. The runner scores from second. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Runners off for second. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Parra is under it, and he makes the catch for out. Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Gomez. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
The right fielder,
in is Gerardo Parra. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And Worth is under it now, and there are 2 away here. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And a close play at the bag, but a good. Digging in to try it again. Matt Davidson, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw swing and miss, but he may be even more effective.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Gomez looking up and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field.
Designated hitter, Dan Price.
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. There to take it is Parra, and that's the first out. Ready for another chance?
34.
Jason Worth, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giovanni Soto. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Striding in once again, Craig Gentry. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Gentry.
Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Last time through was a base hit. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. This one's down to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's late. He's safe. Ready for another shot now. Yohan Moncada, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. But this will find the shortstop's glove for. Ready once again, Justin Upton. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Hit out toward second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
First baseman.
Here's Mike Napoli now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gentry is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. Now at the plate, number 11. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And a ball, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive snagged on a short hop. They'll whip this one to first in time. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here. This is one of those, I have a lot of respect for you at bats right here. He hasn't thrown a fastball yet. Right there, a little backdoor curveball that just missed. He's really pitching careful.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Matt Davidson. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Hit in the air to right field. Parra moves over. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Coming to the plate now, Dan Price. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. And Gomez will look this one in for out number 2. So digging in now, Jason Worth. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Gomez has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll. Settling in now, Robinson Chirinos. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. In there, strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Hicks has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Digging in, Salvatore Vesperis. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Sharp ground ball to third. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
The batter, number 9.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Danny Espinosa. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended. Here's Carlos Gomez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Gomez.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Abreu in foul ground. And this is going to fall. He can't flag it down. Here comes the 0-1. And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. And he will get there to make the running play. Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto now. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Catcher, Giovanni Soto.
Out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul for strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Into the box now, Craig Gentry. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. From the stretch, Aaron Hicks is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he's safe. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Wow, a flip to second for 1. On to Napoli, but it's too late, and they'll settle for just the 1. Stepping up now, Jose Abreu. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He'll go the short way to Espinosa, and the side is digging in. Gerardo Parra. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Liner towards second. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth. Here's Elvis Andrus now. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. A changeup over the inside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Hicks Has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Here's Justin Upton now. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Gentry is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So striding forward now, Mike Napoli. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. This one's down to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the White Sox will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.